Well, all right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, my brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. Pastor Dowell here, and I do whatever I can to do my part to help bring truth, clarity, and inspiration, especially in a world that we see things are going from bad to worse. And so I make garden videos. I give you a short tour of some of our gardens. I don't ever show you all of them. I just pretty much stick to the same thing. But, as an Israelite, I constantly tell the people over and over again how important it is, how extremely important it is for you to not only have your own land, but to be able to buy your own food. To grow your own food, We can see with the high gas prices, goods and services constantly continue to keep going up and up and up, coupled with inflation, chasing after cheap dollars. You can't continue to keep surviving like this. And if you go on the internet, you can actually see cattle, all of a sudden, 10,000 of them just dying all over the place. All kind of diseases with food. Earlier today, I did a video on chicken butchering, and so I got something a little bit different here I want to show you. But we see all the calamities going on in the world, but I'm telling you, if you can get into the mindset of self-preservation, not depending on the system, to take care of you, and not depending that or assuming that the front doors of those grocery stores are going to be open, and if they are open, not assuming that there's always going to be food on the shelf. But what I wanted to do here quickly is I wanted to show y'all some of our particular vegetables that we're harvesting right now. I want you to look at this beautiful green pepper right here. Look at this pepper right here. Is that not beautiful? Is that not a mark of beauty? Look at this pepper right here. And then here's the other one. Look at those green peppers right there. Are they not beautiful? This was grown here at Straitway in our gardens. And I might add, all organically grown, with the love and the care and the upkeep of the saints. Soil, compost, no chemicals, no pesticides, no herbicides, no none of that. Also, I want y'all to look at these nice Roma tomatoes. Look at these things right here. Now, are those not the best looking Roma tomatoes that you have ever seen in your life? And you know what? What really sticks out more than anything is when you pick up this particular tomato, right, and you smell it. You didn't even know that tomatoes actually had a smell to it. You can smell it from here. You're like, wow, this is nice. This. What chefs and then wouldn't be happy to be able to cook with something like this? Let me give you an example. You can actually get an acre of land and only grow tomatoes on it, different ones. This will happen to be a Roma. It's not a beefsteak. It's not a slicing tomato, but it's one of the best tomatoes you can eat with your meals, your dinners, and cook with. But you can actually grow an acre of these right here and actually make $40,000 a year off of selling it to different restaurants. Pay a little bit for the seed, pay a little bit for the garden, the upkeep, the start of it, and you actually have a little small business, tax-free. They usually give you money right over the counter. Really, right at the cash register. And when they see produce like this, chefs, and then they know what they're looking at. Look at this. Can I get it close enough? I want y'all to try. I want to get it close enough so you can actually see these things. Look at this. They're beautiful, just literally beautiful inside and out. I would cut one open for you right now, but no, we're going to be eating this in the Dowell household. But look at that thing. Is that not beautiful? Look at this. Look at this thing. It's beautiful. It really is. And let me see. Watch this. You can actually, when it gets right here, you can smell it. When you can smell it faint from here. But when it gets right here, oh boy, you put it up to here, It's like, wow, the richness of that smell. Beautiful. Beautiful. And see, now we can actually truly say that the Most High is blessing the labor of our hands. Look at this. And we're going to have hundreds of these. Matter of fact, for the growing season is over with, when we can salsa while we eating it with our meals, and I'm just only showing you two, but we've been eating off our gardens. We basically eat off our gardens year round. We have a certain produce we grow in the winter, and they have certain produce that we overlap and continue to keep overlapping. I think we've already done the garlic harvest, and we're processing it. But what do we have in our garden? Well, we have okra, we have collard greens, we have Jersey Wakefield cabbage, different types of variety of cabbage, 45-day cabbage, 80-day cabbage. We have onions, sweet potatoes, watermelons. I can just continue to keep going on and on and on. And when I said in bulk and in abundance. We will probably have thousands of these that will be produced before our growing season is over this year. And we would have hundreds of these, if not thousands of these as well. Matter of fact, sometimes whenever we have so much, and it's hard for us to actually get to processing all canning and storing and cooking with it and drying out and dehydrating and all this stuff, what we usually do is on Shabbat, when the saints come from different places, our sisters would take fruit, put it on the table, or either I would tell the people each week, if you want some blackberries, if you want any of the produce, there's some plastic bags down there. Feel free to go through the greenhouse. Feel free to walk through the gardens, pick what you need for the week. And we're talking about, we're average upwards, we're small individual church here or assembly. We're averaging maybe about 200 people a week just in service alone. And so, you know how much money that would actually save on a grocery bill? Especially when you go out and harvest and get you a bunch of corn. It's just a blessing. We ate some squash the other day. I may come back and do some, if y'all want to see them, I may do more videos of y'all being able to see all this wonderful fruit that's being produced here. And then maybe it'll give some type of inspiration, but it sure is a whole lot different when you grow your own food and you raise your own livestock, and the taste that the food has in it when it's all organically grown and you know what you put into it, it is utterly remarkable and amazing. Not only that, you can even see what it does to your body. And I remember earlier today I did a video, and there were some people making some comments, and they said, you really truly can tell how healthy y'all are at Straitway, because when they watch the videos, be it from me, or be it from the Sisters broadcast or one of the elders on here, they says, when we see y'all skin. Now, look, old Pastor Dowell here, I got a couple of months here. I'll be 56 years old. And I don't know, people tell me I have good skin all the time. I attribute it to good, clean water and good, clean living and eating, and having, first and foremost, a personal relationship with the creator of the universe, Jesus Christ, Yeshua, the HaMashiach, Almighty Yahweh himself. I do. And I tell you, I have no regrets for the way that he has allowed us to be able to live in his day, time, and hour. I really, truly don't. And I can't wait. We just had some stir fry the other day. Can you imagine what this is going to taste like in stir fry? Whew. I can just go on and on and on. Anyway, I hope I did something and said something that will bring some type of inspiration to you, that it would literally cause you and inspire you to get out there and to really, truly grow your own food. Because let me tell you something. While this is beautiful, and it smells good, it tastes good in abundance, it does no good for me to sit up here and show you what we're doing and what the Father's blessing us with the fruit of our labor, fruit of our hands, and you're not able to partake in it yourself, and you could be just as blessed yourself. My wife, Mother Carol, says that we on average, because we're a community, by growing our own food, we actually save $500 a week by not going to the store and buying produce. $500 a week. And I actually think she's on the conservative side there. So you put 4 weeks in a month. You mean with the amount of food that we eat and what we grow, we're saving on our grocery bill alone. That's not talking about when we butcher our own lamb, our own sheep, goats, black Angus, Manager, deer hunt, turkey hunt, fishing. We do a lot of fishing. We eat a lot of food that we actually either hunt for ourselves, raise ourselves, or grow for ourselves. It's the majority of our diet right there, man. And just to think, and that's not including the meat. But can you imagine just in produce alone that we're saving $2,000 a month? And we got all different types of lettuce, Boston butter, black seed Simpson. I can go on and on and on and on. Just got finished with the broccoli harvest and actually eating broccoli greens. We had kale, just so much kale. And it's all really good for you. And it's amazing how it actually makes your body feel when your food that you grow, you're actually getting all the nutrients out of them. Every single one of them is good for the body. So, hey, hope it says something inspired, thought in some way, somehow. I want y'all to have a wonderful, wonderful day and evening.